We first reported in February that the city of Montgomery had a memorandum of understanding with the Salvation Army to purchase the Maxwell Boulevard location for $6 million. Currently, the Salvation Army sits where this whitewater facility will be built. Then in April, that sale was put on hold because of the coronavirus. Now, 4 months later, that sale is still in question, and it's been hard to get many answers.
I support whatever makes the most financial sense for the city and for all entities combined.
That was Montgomery Mayor Stephen Reed's response when I asked him if he supports Montgomery's Whitewater project. The multi-million-dollar project was announced last year by County Commission Chair Elton Dean and then Mayor Todd Strange. It's a partnership between Montgomery County, the city of Montgomery, the state, and other public and private organizations. So I asked again if he supports this specific project.
Well, I'd love to see the project come online and if it makes financial sense. And so the devil's in the details. And I think that's what everyone is trying to work out now.
One detail, the sale between the Salvation Army and the city of Montgomery. It was put on hold not long after COVID-19 hit. As you can see in this rendering, the Salvation Army's current building sits near the entrance of the Whitewater facility on Maxwell Boulevard. If the sale is finalized, the Salvation Army would in turn purchase a new property from the city.
A curveball would be an understatement, thrown into it with COVID-19. I think everybody just hit the pause button.
Can't be just a win for the city. It can't be just a win for the Salvation Army. It has to be a win for the city, the Salvation Army, but also the community.
That's what Lieutenant Brian Farrington with the Salvation Army tells me is a big priority for him when it comes to the pending sale. But he admits that the current Salvation Army building on Maxwell Boulevard was built in the 70s and presents many challenges.
It was designed well for the ministry there and then.
The pending agreement with the city would have the Salvation Army purchase and move to 600 South Court Street, the current home of the Montgomery Chamber's Business Resource Center, a property he says would better suit the nonprofit's growing ministries.
So this new facility, we can then design it around the ministry that we have now and the many needs that are still arising that are a little different than what they were back in the 70s.
1 year later, and this is what the proposed site looks like. You can see not much has changed. And now with the uncertainty of the sale, will Montgomery's Whitewater project still happen?
Whitewater's still going on. Yes, it's still going on.
That's Montgomery County Commission Chair Elton Dean. He assures me this project is still happening and says the Salvation Army property is still in the mix, but that sale may not happen this year.
We have the property that we need for this Whitewater project to be successful without the Salvation Army, but we want to have the Salvation Army, to complete the project.
The Montgomery County Community Cooperative District, the group appointed by the Montgomery County Commission and Public Building Authority, is overseeing this project. Dean tells me they have moved into the design and development phase, which should be finished next May. The anticipated groundbreaking should happen next summer. When the project was first announced, county leaders said it would open in March of 2022. That has now been pushed back to summer of 2023.
Tell them to get ready because we're going to be in that Whitewater Park, zip lining, canoeing, hoteling, and everything else we probably can do.
County leaders say 300,000 people are expected to visit the Whitewater facility each year. To put that number in perspective, around 225,000 people visited the Montgomery Zoo last year.